I have asked Mr. Naihuba earlier today, and I will ask you, as you're the right point of contact, I believe. As a HON, we worked very hard to reach that, and I guess that's the same for any status customer. We were, until a month ago, shocked by the change in lounge access rules when you arrive, a change which was later cancelled.
It was not cancelled.
It
was reduced, but it's still much worse than before.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how it works with non-HON.
What do you mean? Examples?
Okay, so enlighten me. But that we were not allowed to use, it was told that we will not be allowed to use the lounges when we arrive from the flight, the first class lounges. Okay.
On the Lufthansa flight?
Yes.
Okay.
They changed the rule, or reversed most of the new rule, to allow us to use it if we have a boarding pass coming from the flight, as opposed to earlier when we could always use the lounging. After working very hard and paying a lot of money to reach the status, that was a very shocking situation for many of us. And I guess we were wondering why, and mainly if there are further changes to come which are going to hurt your most loyal customer base.
Okay, I am a little confused because one, I believe you, but two, we have we just opened a few months ago an arrival lounge here in Terminal B. That's why you have,
but that's
the
only
possibility
Frankfurt.
to access it.
It's
I'm
only
talking
Frankfurt.
about the first class lounge
In Munich?
in B here in Frankfurt,
All
or the A,
first-class lounges.
and the one in Munich.
Okay.
I think this gentleman knows more than I do. Maybe.
Okay, please.
Go for it.
Okay, so old rule was access anytime, not just for us Huns, but also for all the senators. New communicated rule was arrival, you always require a departing boarding pass, Lufthansa Partner Star, whatever. And on arrival, only the welcome lounge, of which one single instance exists here in Frankfurt, none in Munich, none in Düsseldorf, none anywhere else.
Okay.
And then everyone complained very hard because getting to a lounge at arrival is very important. You want to drink a coffee while waiting 20 minutes for your luggage to arrive, for example, or you want to take a shower when going to business in Munich or Berlin, well, wherever. Then after about everyone here and another 2 million people complained, it was pedaled back that an arrival boarding pass, either on Lufthansa, sometimes on Star Lines, very unclear, is required, which appears to be the official one, except that no one working in lounges actually knows about that yet, only we, which leads to some sort of problem.
Speaks for you. Okay, I am aware of some issues regarding the lounge where we put some maybe decisions that leads to some discussion, and we change some of the, or adapt some of the decisions we took. What I am aware of, and tell me if it's also what you are also meaning. So the first thing, some customer told me if I arrive here in Frankfurt with a Lufthansa flight number, but not a Lufthansa aircraft marketing, I cannot enter the arrival lounge.
Correct.
Correct, but that will be changed. Because we had, especially with United, a financial discussion on that, and we will solve it because it's not your problem, it's our problem, and we have to fix it for you.
First class lounge access will remain the same for inbound if you're HON.
I must say, I have to answer to you because I was aware of the change, and last week I was in Dubai, I spoke with some customers for lunch, and one told me it's good that you change the rule again because I was not very happy not to access by arrival, but now it's possible again, and it's good that you change. So but formally, I didn't read any information internally about that, but I think it was done because the customer confirmed that last week in Dubai, but I will check that, and we can write a little contribution in Flyer Talk just to update you, and you can read. Martin will
Tell
do
the
that.
people in the lounge.
Yeah.
For the senators. The senators are the ones having
Senator, so now
Yeah.
Senator.
It mostly affects senators. We know several cases in Munich when the ladies at the lounge were like, "Oh, we're letting you in graciously on an exceptional basis, but after November 1st, we're not going to make any exceptions anymore. And there's people traveling with a printout of emails from customer care saying, if you arrive on a Lufthansa flight, you're good to use the lounge, which is questioned by people in the lounge because they have no updated information and there's just confusion left and right. I understand you don't want to have Air Berlin passengers use the lounge when they fly on Air Berlin and not Lufthansa, irrespective of the elite status. It's to our benefit because we don't have overcrowded lounges. But if we arrive on Lufthansa or a Star Alliance partner, it doesn't make sense that you put showers in the lounges and we're unable to use them.
I understand your point, so I will check it again and first of all ensure that our colleague from the station communicates that to the staff.